Kind of reminds me, I've been talking about convention and everything. And did you guys know I met Yoshi, right? Yes, I met Yoshi. I think I already told that story already, but I met the red own girl herself on a convention one time. There was after all the good. Oh yeah, it was. It was basically on the Dokomi where I met basically Yoshi. Was there were a lot of artists that I had basically my eye on to meeting, but Yoshi was the one that I really wanted to visit and everything. I was like, oh my god, I wanted to visit that girl. So I grabbed my phone to basically find her booth and everything. The sad part is when I was on my way and everything, I was basically haunted by a big dude with muscles and everything. Like, bro, that guy was a unit and everything. He was like, you cannot get inside. You need to first get yourself a pass. And those came in the form of some bangles that you put around your wrist and everything. So I basically ran immediately to the information where you can basically show your identification to say, okay, I'm over 18 years old and everything, okay? So I went over there, showed that I am old enough to look at all the sussy stuff and all the naughty things in that hall and everything. So I went in and, oh my god, we have a sheep viewer. Why do I have a sheep viewer again? Okay, and I was like, okay, I'm old enough. Please let me in. Well, not exactly that, but that's so cool, Kaiju. Wait a minute, let me get the sheep viewer guy. Okay, he's out. Yeah, it was really cool and everything, but yeah, honestly, I basically skipped the line. There was actually a line to get those bangles, and I accidentally didn't see that it was there. But we're not talking about that one. So, yeah, I skipped the line. Basically got my bangle a little bit early. Went back to the guy. He finally let me inside, and all of that glorious lootness and everything inside that hall and everything. And then I was able to meet Yoshi. Well, it took a little bit of a time because there were a lot of people who were just trying to meet the amazing Oni and everything, okay? Lots of people were there. And then, when I finally was eye to eye with the Yoshi, I was getting a sign of the picture and everything. And I was like, did you know I drew you as a hot dog once? Yeah. I went that way. I said, I drew you as a hot dog, and I think I remember that I drew someone as a hot dog, and someone commented on it. That they're not gonna lie. They were gonna, it looked so tasty, they would gonna eat it. And yeah, I was basically just going like this to her. She was like, yeah, that would have been probably me. It was worth it for that joke alone. I got her so good with that one. I got her so good with that. Kaiju with an Anya smirk. Definitely with an Anya smirk. Yeah, we had a little bit of fun at that moment when she remembered it. I was like, do you remember? And I was like, hey. It was so amazing that she basically remembered me. Oh my god. I am such a bad person, I think. But it was worth it. It was worth everything that I basically spent on money on that day, okay? It was such a good day. Indeed, worth it was. Indeed. It was so worth it, man. It was such a nice story and everything, man. I always wanted to tell that story, but especially if you consider that, as I said, there was a whole line of people that were waiting to get their bangle for the 18 plus area and everything. And me, a dumbass, basically unable to see that there was a whole queue and everything. And as soon as I turned around, realizing I basically just skipped the line, I'm like, oh, okay. So I slowly went by the line, not looking in their eyes, walking my walk of shame. I mean, no one was actually looking, but I felt so bad that day. I fucking skipped the entire queue. I didn't see it, okay? I was like thinking, Yoshi, I want to meet my art idol. I'm so sorry. Man, I'm so sorry. Oh. Man, I watched too much E now. Yeah, honestly, I try to basically get with my art style basically to the same kind of level where Yoshi is most of the time. That is kind of a level that I really want or aspire to have. But yeah, a lot of things happened on that day. Bruh. Oh my god. So I can only tell you guys, when you do something like that, always check if there's a line, okay? Don't run blindly to the next information board. Look around you. Check everything out first, okay? Don't be me and skip the entire line. Like, I feel like I was basically on that day like a horse that had those. Do you guys know that horses have these? Like when you look at a horse, they have these thing that they can only see forward and everything. Like their eyes are here, and they have these metal things over their eyes so that they can only look what's in front of them and everything. Yeah, I felt like basically I had that put them on. Such a devious accident move. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. I'm more concerned that no one even realized that I skipped the line. Till this day, no one has noticed that I skipped the line. Like, dude, I did it so smooth. Even I myself didn't have an idea that I skipped the line and everything, okay? So I did it so smooth, man. That was a perfect crime. No one recorded it. The perfect crime doesn't exist. Until I came. That's the perfect crime, man. I don't know how I did that. I'm still questioning myself how I got away with that and all.